So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 126, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I'll give you 3 motherfucking guesses what I'm about to say right now. Yep, you're right. It's colder than a motherfucker out here. We're getting snow like a motherfucker out here. I'm fucking annoyed like a motherfucker out here. Can you fucking believe it? Can you believe that? I'm not really that annoyed. So the blurry dog head and the fucking white on red sweatshirt came out, and if you've figured out by my post, the latest Devastator University sweatshirt was the first item to not sell anything on pre-order, and even on release it didn't fucking sell anything. It has since, ever since I did the fucking the loneliest sweatshirt of all. I didn't mean to guilt you into that. It was kind of a joke and just another way for me to post the fucking shit. I thought that would be funny since I seen Sherwin-Williams did that with the loneliest color of all, and they had, I can't remember what, some yellow color that's the fucking least purchased in the world. When I seen that, I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. So then once this fucker flopped off the goddamn fucking ground and bounced like a fucking bad check, I was like, bitch. And the fucking dog head and the fucking the sweatshirt, it was probably the most I ever spent on fucking on clothing, fucking on a clothing drop. So that was a fucking big hit that I'm gonna be scrambling to fucking make up for right now, because I just didn't see that to be that way, especially on a double release like that. I figured it would be, we'd at least start breaking even, but fucking didn't come anywhere near breaking even, which isn't your fault. It's my fault. As the children say these days and overuse it, I should have read the room of what was necessary that needed to be taken care of. So let me adjust this, man. This shit looks mad far away, and I think I need to be a little closer. So a lot going on right now. There's some personal shit going on that I can't talk about this week until I find out what the fuck. It has something to do with me. Not really. It's a family thing. But I don't want to say nothing until because I will talk to you guys about it. And it really has nothing to do with you either. But just something that's going on. And I know I let you in on everything that's going on in my fucking life and everything else. So once it's clear how that's going to pan out, then I'll report back and we'll talk about that. But so today in that sense was kind of a fucking rough day. Yeah. So what else is going on? Really, it's even though I had a little slight drop and, it's a clothing drop and whatever, it's actually been pretty fucking uneventful, which is okay. I kind of needed uneventful a little bit. I don't really have a whole lot to fucking complain about, man. Things have been pretty fucking smooth lately, and I got no real complaints. No one has really been in the inbox pissing me off. No one has been, saying no crazy shit. Everyone has been pretty fucking decent all the way around. So I've been trying to get fucking caught up with a bunch of shit and do a little extra here and there. Having some slight delays with some of my shit coming in. shipping wise, it's been a little fucking, you know, because I'm real. I'm trying to not sound like a fucking, like what I complain about. But when I'm getting supplies, when I'm getting inventory shit, when I'm getting parts and things like that, that are not Amazon, when I'm getting parts from fucking suppliers and shit, I have like a really good idea of how long it usually takes. And it's been, for the last however many years, it's been pretty fucking consistent. And just this month, like, shit is getting, like, it's not taking longer by like a little bit. Like, let's just say normally something takes 10 days from beginning to end. Like this one shit I'm waiting on, it's been 22 fucking days. And it's been consistently 10 days for years. And there were 2 orders made. And this isn't shirts. Shirts, my fucking shirt guys are amazing. This is a fucking, one of them's pigment and another one is fucking hard goods. And they both have been 22 days now, and the shit is like doing these weird movements and traveling. And it's just kind of strange that it's 2 different suppliers, and it's kind of doing the same thing. And the one is 22 fucking days, and it's like 12 days, and it's still not here. So I mean, fucking in a couple hours, it's gonna be 23 days. So it makes me nervous. It makes me think about, like, how am I gonna have to start really planning ahead, or even like over planning for shit, which I probably should do with certain shit anyway, because it's fucked up. Like, there's some shit, man, that I got hundreds, multiple hundreds just sitting. And then other shit, I have none. Like, I have, like, what I have in stock, a handful, and that's fucking it. You know, if I got 15 pieces and that's all I got, and I'm like waiting for that shit, and that's a fucking problem. But I have its counterpart. I have 1,000 of them, and they both work together. So I have 1,000 of one piece and fucking 15 of another. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. And I'm like, all right, well, I might have to start doing shit a little different, you know? I don't fucking know. What do I know? What do I know? But, so I'm really trying to figure that shit out. As stupid as it sounds, I'm trying to figure it out, like, fucking, so it makes sense in my fucking brain, so I know what to do. Like, do I order now? Do I wait? Am I good? Am I not good? Am I fucking, you know, so aside from that, man, everything's been fucking rolling, dude. The metallics are fucking tits. They are, I really love that shit. And a lot of people, a lot of other, you know, whoever, their shit is not like mine. It's not fucking alcohol based. And I know that doesn't mean anything, but it's going to put that shit in your mouth. It's going to fucking, you're going to get the implosion. It's going to have the one night only effect. So I was thinking about making that one night only with the fucking violet, the one night only that bleeds, like what I've been saying doesn't exist. But I wish it was the other way around. I wish it was as hard as nails, like the one night only, but didn't fucking, you know, kill the mop. But that's just the solvent that's used. It's just fucking, that's just the way it is. That's just what it does. But the fact that it bleeds is a big deal. And I really haven't pushed that too much because I just don't know. But I thought about calling it the sucker punch. I don't know why. Because it just feels like that's the fucking, because it feels like, oh, there's that shit. And then boom, have a little bleed for your bitch ass. So, I might do that. I don't know. You know, I'm not really sure how I want to go about that. But it's most likely gonna fucking happen just because I want it to happen. And so let me know what you think I should do about that. Should I put out the sucker punch, the one night only that bleeds? Because none of the other one night only will bleed. None of it. That can be rolled right over one coat. The most that will happen is like if there's something under it, which is kind of a cool effect. Like if you take the violet, right? If you blast a whole canvas with violet, let it dry, and then you take One Night Only and then do something big over the top of the violet and then cover that, you will be able the violet that you put down first, you will be able to see what you wrote in the One Night Only on top of that violet. So it'll bleed through, but it won't bleed through the One Night Only, and the top coat will paint over it. So you could write, like, essentially do a bunch of shit and then write a tag over the top of it, and then that will be the only thing that you see through the bleed through letters. If that makes fucking sense. It might not make sense when I'm saying it, but like it will be a void of anything where that is, because it won't allow it to bleed from underneath it, and it will be painted over. So it'll be like a void of tag. So if you put some thought into it, you could get some really cool effects by using the two together. If you're into canvas shit or anything, you could do it on a wall. You could do it anywhere, because it'll always do that. But the one night only that bleeds is something I want to do. I don't know why. I got everything. I got like fucking everything. I could do it today. I don't know. I just haven't fucking felt like it. I feel like it'd be overloading with all the metallics, and then I got the blue should be coming in soon. I'm like having a fucking real problem talking today. I had some dental work done the other day, and it kind of hurts a little bit still. It probably shouldn't hurt because it wasn't shit. It was like 25 minutes. Just a little small thing on the side of my one tooth, but I can still fucking feel it. And he's a good dentist though, because at the time, man, I couldn't feel that shit at all, and I was like, oh, this is... You know, it's crazy, and I didn't want to tell Ronnie this because he's got mad work to get done. He's all fucked up, but like it fucking bugs me out smelling the bone, because I like when I do make those bone shanks every so often, or when I just touch mine up, like it's the same smell as when they're fucking grinding your teeth. So as I'm sitting there laying there, I'm like, I know the smell. So that's fucking different. What the fuck else do I got going on? Oh shit. Fucking the new Rusto fucking shit. I sent them a message like saying like, oh yo, how much sponsor me requests have y'all got or something like that. And they're like, a lot. Yo, if you ever want to do something, you know, they sent me like this link for a fucking like a collaboration thing. And I was like, I said, nah, I said, I'm good on that. I said, if you guys ever want to be for the streets though, let me know, and then we could work something out. So, I mean, I'm sure that's not what they want, especially at $11 a can, motherfucker. But I did leave it off there. So if y'all ever want to make that fucking, I said what I call it, the inevitable transition to the streets, because I see that's what they're trying to do. But you know, and then shit like that makes me worry about my folks at fucking Uprock. Those are my people, you know, and they make fucking adapters, and you know, if Rusto goes back to the female valves, which everybody wants, and of course, you know, that would be the way. But then, you know, fucking their flagship fucking product is fucking smoked, you know, it'll be like secondhand paint market until they fucking, you know, until everything cycles out, and then it's female valve or whatever, you know. And if those, I don't know if those new cans are, I believe they are female valve, then that means that they're aware of that, and that's not, you know, that's not a fucking, because that would probably be the next step. I don't know. I can't say. Who the fuck knows? But, you know, I just want everyone to be able to do good out there in them streets. But I don't know. I don't see that Rusto thing really I don't know. I could be eating these words in a year, but I don't really see that catching on. Dude, not at $11 a can. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, you can get fucking $5 cans of fucking Montana, and that shit, everyone's, oh, you got that designer. Now, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Now fucking, Rusto cans are fucking $8, $9, $10, $11, and fucking in Montana cans are $6. Fuck, man. I don't know. They would fucking cockblock the market though if they could come out with some shit that was $5 and fucking they would kill it. But they don't want to do that when they can sell it for fucking $11 and the fucking quote unquote like fucking the new artist community will eat that shit up. But who knows? I don't know. What the fuck do I know? What do I know, man? I was fucking got into some comment thing with some fucking cheese dick the other day. I don't even remember who the fuck posted it. And he's like, I got it. I've been in this game since 2006 and fucking I don't want beef. I don't want to do the beef. I don't want to do this. I just want to paint and blah, blah, blah. And then, everyone in the comments is like, pussy, fucking blah, 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 and all this shit. And I understand it. I mean, but also, like, I understand both sides. I do. I understand the side where you don't want no fucking problems. You don't want no fucking problems. But then I understand the side, too, that, well, you're going to be out there causing problems. You know what I mean? Because typically, if you are following what you're supposed to do, you're not running your fucking mouth, and you're fucking abiding by the fucking unwritten rules, and those vary by region. I know there's the basics that are pretty much universal, but it does vary by region, like what's okay and what's not, and what spots are cool and what aren't. Like if you're about to go to war over the Cobb's Hill spot, you're a cheese boy, son. I mean, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't go to the quote unquote legal wall and start a fucking beef unless somebody just puts on it like, yo, you're a big fucking fat dick sucker, dog, and then puts their fucking who they are up there. That's the issue. But if you get gone over at the legal and like who gives a fuck, that's just that's what it is, so whatever, like fucking, like I know fucking like Taste and all them do all that big ass shit up there at the fucking spot. That shit's gonna get got and fucking paint's not even gonna be dry and people are gonna be going over that, and I don't know, what do you expect? What the fuck you expect? And especially when you're doing like a 20 by fucking 20 big fucking massive production for one fucking name, that shit's finna get some dicks, dog. And it's gonna be all busting out the top too, because no one can reach up there. But it be like that sometimes. But so I understand where you don't want no fucking problems, but also when you're in that fucking shit, if you're out there in them streets and sometimes people just want to fucking start problems just to start problems, and that's kind of just something that you got to deal with. I try to stay out of shit like that. If you fucking run up, but that in these days, man, people aren't doing that kind of shit, because you know why? And this is gonna sound pompous, and I'm sorry if it does, but a lot of people are, they're worried about running up on someone like me, and I'm not tough. I'm gonna stab you. I'll fuck you up. I'm too old. I got a job that I need to be at. I got fucking children I need to be there for. I'm not about to fucking break my hand, break my ankle, twist my son. If you're coming up on that kind of shit, I have to hurt you. You know what I mean? And I understand that some people are afraid of that. And it could be anybody, like some people are just not, we're not going to scrap. I'm fucking almost 40 years old. I'm not fighting you. We're not going to throw the fair ones. I have to fucking win. I have to be on top of this. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, I'll see you in court if you take it there, kind of thing, or I'll get bail and I'll have to do what I got to do. And this will probably be exhibit A at my fucking trial. But, you know, and that's not tough guy shit, because I'm not looking for any fucking problems like that. Like, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not going to go, yo, you fucking went over me, I got to poke you. No, never. Not me. But if you were to approach me and be like, yo, I heard you were setting up, just fuck, that's what you got to be ready for. I could fucking shoot you depending on where we're at and what the fuck's going on. You know, so I understand that there's a whole community out there of people who don't want, they understand the possibility of that these days. And especially these young motherfuckers are crazy. They got a Glock with a fucking selector switch on it or whatever, and next thing you know, they're fucking emptying fucking 30 rounds in 1 second on your fucking ass. You know, it's fucking dangerous out there. So people don't want to fight no more, and me being one of them, I'm not trying to do that. You know, if I can't afford to fight. I just can't. You know, I'm not gonna fucking break my hand over you and then be out. You know, like fucking. Then my main job is out of business, because right now it's just me. So whatever, you know, fucking. But I understand what that post is saying. You don't want to have beef, but also you're in this fucking space. But that's why I just do what I'm supposed to do, and that's why I haven't had issues. And people that have issues with me are because of who I'm fucking cool with, not because of what I have done or haven't done. You know what I mean? So that's like fucking, and that's just the thing that fucking people, if you're going to be in there, you're going to be out in the streets, especially if you're going to be with a crew, because you kind of got to back them no matter what, whether they're right or wrong. If those are your guys and someone in there fucks up and you're with them, you might have to fucking, you know. But I just don't feel like the game is like that anymore. And it seems like fucking a lot of the older dudes my age are like, yo, you know fucking how it was back in the day. Yeah, see, a lot of things used to be, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of things used to be. Cops used to beat the shit out of people, you know, on a regular basis. Now that doesn't really happen that much anymore. You used to steal a car, you go to fucking jail. You know, you do crazy shit, you will have to go do a bid. Now motherfuckers just get out and fucking all this pussy fucking soft on crime shit. So a lot of things used to be, you know, and motherfuckers ain't really out there doing it like that in graffiti anymore. And that's just the way it is. It's just the shift of things, you know. It used to be, it's kind of a softer culture now, and a lot of people might not agree with that. And if you do your graffiti hardcore and you punch motherfuckers in the face, yo, shout out to you, dog. You know what I mean? I'm fucking fine with that too, you know, because that's what it is. That's what the roots are. But also, if you're like one of them ones where you know you're not ready for that confrontation, then you got to follow the fucking rules, and you got to tread lightly, and you got to learn how to de-escalate, and you got to learn how to apologize if you fucked up, because some people are willing to take it there. And then like if someone who's willing to take it there comes up on somebody who fucking isn't gonna fucking have a broken leg in the street or get stomped out and be world star, you know, then when those two people collide, it's a bloody fucking mess. And that's, you know, and nobody wants that, you know. No one wants to shit in a bag for the rest of their life because they ran up on the old guy on the ink man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't want that, and I don't want that. I don't want to go to prison. And if I feel like I'm gonna go to prison, I gotta finish that fucking job. If I'm gonna go do 20 years, I'm gonna do 25. Fuck it. Like I said in a past podcast before, if I'm gonna be away from my kids, you're gonna fucking pay. You're gonna pay for that. It's gonna cost fucking somebody dearly. But whatever. That's not me, and I don't want to be like that. I just want to be a regular motherfucker, you know? I want to be a regular guy and enjoy life and fucking and say what's up to my friends and fucking have a good time and see what everybody's doing and shit. You know, but that was just some stupid comment shit. And I said, yeah, and I made some comment. And the one dude was like, yeah, I could tell me you started writing in 06 without telling me you started writing. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. That's almost 20 years, dog. Are you fucking stupid? If the guy's got an opinion and he's been doing this shit for almost 20 years, I think he's got, you know, he's got a little room to say something. You know what I mean? What the fuck? So I commented, of course, yeah, you're right, man. I only listen to people who've been doing graffiti for 40 years. Even then. Oh, you could retire from the army? Nah, still ain't listening to your fucking... Still don't care what you got to say. It's another 20 years. Motherfucker. Some people are cheese fucking dicks, dog. They be fucking thinking they got this shit figured out. You could tell that's just some fucking sour motherfucker who just fucking never got to where he wanted to in life. Tell me you've been doing it. Shut the fuck up. Oh, here it goes. Wow, that was my dad. He's the only fucking phone call that turns the ringer back on. He's probably gonna be calling soon. Something's fucking going on. So, that being said, everybody, love you guys. Have a good night. Kiss the ones you love. Don't run up on the old ink, man. Be respectful. Take care of your fucking business. Clean up after yourself. Take care of your fucking kids. Pay your fucking bills. Do your thing. And get a red sweatshirt. I love you guys. Thank you for everything always. Thank you for tuning in every week and listening to me fucking go on and on. Thank you for everything that you guys all do and all the kind fucking words that you have for me. And even if you don't have kind words for me, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for having the kind words that you don't have for me. Love you guys. Till fucking next time.